Well, hello again, Gabriel.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Well, I'm almost there. Yeah. I'm good. What the heck?
Excellent.
Yeah, I've been coaching, so, been out yelling at kids, enjoying myself.
What's new?
Yeah.
Today we're going to talk about The Dig.
Not find anything like I've discovered here.
Steer it steady, Mr. Brown. We're coming towards the edge of the atmosphere.
You say the word, and I'll dig.
Period piece, true story, British indie film that is on Netflix, and it's already moved up to like number 3.
Yeah, it's trending.
Well, it's Ralph Fiennes, Carey Mulligan.
Yeah.
It's about the largest archaeological dig find
In British history.
In British history.
It's a true story.
Right at the edge of the beginning of World War II. So
Right.
it's got that.
The backdrop is it's
overshadowing.
imminent war.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's about trying to, there's death or dying.
Right. There's some classic themes to this movie, love and loss, and with some really, really good performances.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always impressed by Ralph Fiennes. He's a different person. I was saying this earlier, when I watch him, it's kind of like watching Daniel Day-Lewis, because he's very similar caliber of an actor.
He gets into his role. He does his research.
He's different, though.
Yes.
His mannerisms, his walk, his
He's got
speech.
a Cockney accent in this. Something takes over from within him that he brings out. Yeah, I totally agree with you. He went to the British Museum and interviewed people who knew this guy, and Blair Brown, the character.
Basil,
thank you. And the voice, everything. There's recordings. And he really got into the part. And he read something to a group of people at the museum that was something that Blair Brown had written. Basil Brown, thank you. And they were totally captivated by him. He's good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. The film, The Dig, is more than just the history. It is about the pressure people were under at the time, war looming, the German potential invasion. Of course, the class structure of which Basil was just a worker compared to the real archaeologist who comes in later and tries to take over and everything.
Right. Gets credit.
It's just total class discrimination.
The performances all of them were fantastic. From Carey Mulligan, Ralph Fiennes, what's his name? Johnny Flynn, who played the cousin, the photographer.
Ben Chaplin.
And the kid who played, it was Robert, I think his name was. He was fantastic too.
Oh yeah, everybody was good. It also was a well-structured film in the direction and editing. There's this feeling about the whole thing, the foreboding war. But there was also, you could hear their thoughts almost, the way he edited the film. You're watching a scene and there's dialogue, and then it goes to another scene, but you're still hearing the end of that dialogue.
Well, you see the character, but their mouth isn't moving,
right.
But you hear them.
Right.
It's like an inner monologue almost.
And very unusual, but very effective, and strengthened the depth of the emotion of the film. It was, again, for 2021, we're not that deep into it. It's one of the best films I've seen this year. It's very moving.
Yes. I was moved by it too. There's something a scene that stuck out to me that I keep remembering is the scene between Basil and the child, Robert, whose mother is dying and his dad is already dead, and he's talking about how his responsibility, he's supposed to look after his mother, and he's failing. And what Basil says to him, who he looks up to, the child looks up to Basil, and he says, you don't want to hear this, but you fail. I fail. We all fail. We fail every day, and it's okay. And it's you wouldn't think that would be an uplifting thing to hear, but it struck me as being like, oh, it's okay to fail sometimes,
Well, the truth matters. Yeah. And
It resonated with me. That
me
scene.
too, actually. Very moving scene. The humanity of the film, the sense of our past and our present to connect this and to build up for hopefully a sustainable future. The little boy. It just, yeah. Well, it's worth seeing.
Definitely worth seeing.
Yeah.
Want popcorn and soda to go? Our lobby will be open on Saturdays from 1 to 5 p.m. You can also rent the theater for your own private events. Go to kingstonfirehouse.com and book now. Thinking about buying or selling a home in Kitsap County? I'd love to help you in that process, so contact me today, Gabe Smith with John L. Scott, and let's start that conversation.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and you can see all of our movie reviews. We're going to be making more weekly.
Yeah. Hey, and you can write us on that YouTube thing, can't you?
Yeah, please tell us what other movies you'd like to see us do a review about, and let us know what's your favorite movie. Like, leave some comments.
Yeah, it'd be an old classic or something current, something you think deserves some recognition, something that he won't like that I will. That'd be fine too. Yeah.
So, thanks.